What up, everybody? This is Sensei. The year is 2023, and there's a lot of new releases coming out from all different kinds of houses. And today we're going to talk about three of them. The first one is Scandale, Le Parfum from Jean-Paul de Gaultier. And then we're going to talk about the new Paco Rabanne 1 million, it's called Royale. And then we're going to talk about Invictus Victory Elixir. Without further ado, let's get into it. There has been a lot of releases lately, and they all seem to be taking the same course of direction when it comes to like strength and depth of perfumes and all. They seem to think that the stronger route is the way to go, and boy, did they do it. So the first one is actually a brand that I tried out before. It was the Eau de Toilette version. It was a little bit too sweet for my taste. It was the Scandale Eau de Toilette version, yeah. And in the packaging here, it says Scandale. In the ring, explosions of sandalwood and geranium, striking gourmand tonka bean, a mighty powerful victory. So the problem with these type of perfumes, I'm going to show you the packaging of the tester, by the way, and yeah, that's a tester bottle. The problem with these perfumes is that the depth of the sweetness that comes through, like usually tonka bean needs to be very balanced. If you overpower with tonka bean, then it's going to go to the sugar way, and it's going to be way too sweet for my taste. There has been a lot of those examples from Paco Rabanne, especially from like the Victory line, the Invictus, the Victory line. And basically, I mean, the first release, I think it was the 2016 or 15 or whatever they released, the Aqua, Invictus Aqua, that was amazing. Everybody kept talking about it. Everybody kept hyping it. And yeah, with all rights. Because the releases now, they keep getting sweeter and sweeter. And you know what the problem is? Like, the funny thing is, the houses decide to release these type of perfumes now. It's getting close to spring and summer. And you don't want to go out smelling like a sugar cane in summer. So I don't know what that is about. But anyway, we're going to waste a couple of sprays, and we're going to start off with the Scandale one, the Le Parfum version. So let's see how it smells. Yeah. Man, the tonka bean and the sandalwood, the geranium, it all comes through. Like the geranium, the problem with geranium in fragrances is that it's also like a sugarcane powerhouse. And like you need to balance it. Based on like the few sprays that I've wasted, it comes off as a sweet sugar cane again. And imagine having a 30 degrees Celsius sun shining upon your skin and you smell like this. I can imagine that the projection of this and the sillage will be, it's like a smack in the face, you know? It's like pow. Like Jeremy fragrance, like The Office. Not that powerful, because I've heard like that is like getting slapped with a hammer. But this one, it's just the same, man. It's just the same. Why? It's the sweetness of, yeah, the tonka bean and geranium. It's fresh and yeah, but it's like caramel fudgy like. Come on. I know that Jean-Paul de Gaultier know their stuff. I know that they can create very good fragrances. Like, for example, Le Male Le Parfum. The Le Male line, the original version. Yo, let's not talk about that one. And then you got the Le Parfum version. Oof, I was blown away by that one. My fiance loves that one. And then they come off with the Scandal line. And, I mean, the house for women is quite nice, actually. The sweetness doesn't come off as big as it does in the men's line. You know, in the women's line, it's more fresh. And here, all you get is like fudge. This smells like someone melted like caramel fudge and put it on your skin. It's like, the chocolate syrup or like the caramel syrup that you put on ice cream. Now imagine spraying that on your skin. So, bit of a disappointment. I was expecting a bit more fresh fragrance because, I mean, if they would only make it a little bit more fresh and like less sweet, then yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would be a hit. Anyway, the next one that we're going to talk about is Invictus Victory. So I got the notes. It's amber, vanilla, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy accord. So it says, discover Invictus Victory Elixir, the pinnacle of Invictus intensity. The new powerful men's fragrance by Paco Rabanne, a powerful elixir that transcends all boundaries. Now is the time to experience your moment of immortality. A rich, powerful, and long-lasting fragrance composed of spicy woods and intense freshness. The fragrance for absolute winners. The ultimate expression of victory. Never stop winning. So, yeah. This says that the notes shown here is olibanum, vanilla, amber, and tonka bean. It's a fresh fragrance, and I mean spicy, and usually spicy fragrances mean, yeah, sweet. Okay. I'm gonna waste it on my skin here. So, this one I like. This one is way better than the Scandal that I smelled in the beginning. Yeah, you get the olibanum and a little bit of the amber in the top note. Like, it's fresh. It's fresh. This is what Jean Paul needs to get into their Scandal fragrances. If they just incorporated some of this freshness into the Scandal line, it would be a hit. This boxing glove just missed the target. Yeah. I love how the tonka bean, the olibanum, like the vanilla is creeping up. It's subtle, but it's yet like punchy. So this one, I think like in warm weather, actually, this could be a warm weather evening type of fragrance, like a date night fragrance. Yeah, I like this one. So definitely that's something you should look into. I'm going to let it sit for a while, and then let's jump on to the next fragrance. Paco Rabanne 1 Million Royale. And it says here, 1 Million Royale by Paco Rabanne is a amber woody fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance. 1 Million Royale was launched in 2023, was created by Quentin Bisch and Christophe Reynaud. Top notes are cardamom, tangerine, bergamot. Middle notes are lavender, violet leaf, and sage. Base notes are benzoin, cedar, and patchouli. So this is, from what I can read, like a fruity, sweet fragrance, but it's like tangy in some sort of way. So we're going to see if we can get this one to work as well. On my other hand, now that I learned how to spray these, let this sit for a while. See what we can pick up from the beginning. Oh! You know what this reminds me of? We had this candy when we were young that we used to, it's like a banana caramel fudge type of candy. I know, it's not, like, there's no banana, but listen, the lavender and the cardamom, and then we got some benzoin making the sweetness off of the top. That is amazing. It's not very strong. I don't know how much came out of the tester, but from what I smell, I can smell it like I have to smell it up close. It smells pleasant to the nose. This is something you should definitely pick up if you're a fan of like a mix of orange, sweet, fresh type of fragrances, because the first thing that is pungent is the tangerine here. You got some bergamot coming through, and cedar. I love cedar. I remember that when Armani released their first, they had the Eau de Nuit, and then they had one that is called Eau Cedar or something, Eau Cedre. I tried that one out and I was hooked. The problem with that one was that, of course, when I like a perfume, they have to discontinue it or just stop selling it, or it has to be like impossible to get a hold of. But this one, definitely a pickup. So, what can we take out of this one? The Scandal, not for me, but the 1 million Royale and the Invictus Victory Elixir, that's the bomb. You should definitely go out, give it a couple of sprays, let it sit on your hand for a while, and oh yeah. Both of these, they smell amazing. Like they're just developing into like better and better and better fragrances. Uh, it's not pungent, but I think that's a good thing because during summer times, you shouldn't have like fragrances that claws to your skin and punches someone in the face because like if the sun hits a sweet fragrance, then it's going to make people feel nauseous. I remember like when I was riding the tram and it was hot, like the AC of the tram had broken down, people were up close to each other, and like it just imagine like sweaty people mixed with sweet fragrances. It's just a complete nightmare. So whatever you do, be easy on the trigger during summertime. It's your boy Scented Sensei, and I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to bring more fragrances and more fragrance reviews. I was actually super happy that they gave me a few testers of these because, yeah, they haven't been released here yet. But now you know that they have, yeah, quite a punch to them. But I would say, yeah, Scandale Parfum. Anyways, it's been your boy Scented Sensei. I'm out. Peace.